Hello, Silverdale family and beyond. My name is Evan Pierce, if we haven't already met. And we have a really fun question this week. It's what is truth? The best definition I've ever heard for truth came from Summit Ministries. They said truth is a thought, statement, or belief that correctly reflects reality. I think that's a fantastic definition. Some people try to say that truth is relative. It can change from person to person or culture to culture. Frank Turek, a Christian apologist, makes the case that all truth is absolute truth, that something's true for all people at all times and all places. I would venture to say that he is correct. And one thing that people immediately say, well, there is no absolute truth. The funny thing about that statement is that what they're saying is it's absolutely true that there is no absolute truth. So that statement contradicts itself because there's at least one absolute truth, that there is no absolute truth, which means that absolute truth exists, okay? So this idea of absolute truth, it's very easily seen. For example, the sun is hot. Whether people believe that or not, the sun is hot. Gravity is real, whether people believe it or not. Frank Turek gives that example. He says, the people who don't believe in gravity don't float away. Gravity is real, whether people believe it or not. So when we apply that to Christianity, Christianity is true, whether people believe it or not. And a lot of times people get they can be offended by this, but really it's actually a beautiful thing, because what that means is the truth is not dependent upon our opinion of it. The truth, it gives our life stability. It's able to be something that we can have a standard by which to live by. It gives our life stability, and that's a really great thing. The best thing I've ever heard about as far as Christianity and the truth and that kind of thing, J. Warner Wallace was a former atheist. He was a cold case detective in North Carolina, and he actually applied the criteria he uses as a cold case detective to Christianity, and realized that the claims of Christianity are true. And I love what he said. He said, I am a Christian because my high regard for the truth leaves me no alternative. I love that. That's why I'm a Christian, because my high regard for the truth leaves me no alternative.